Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sejahtera and good evening. Okay, I'm sorry because we quite late start on this class because I just waiting with our friends because our attendance is not really good. And start with the first week and second week. Last week we don't have class, but today also we don't have enough students. So we just only have 18 and total student for mix for PhD and master students. So because I need to report in the management because on this attendance, I think that's not really good and attendance. I'm quite okay and flexible, but this time and for this semester I think I quite worry why this statistic is not show that not show for the better uh better numerical numbers. Okay, it's okay, never mind, but we still need to continue for our topics. Okay, I'm sorry on that matter. Okay, first week we has in first week we cover on the database thesis. Second week we cover on database on the article journals from the top publishers and database Web of Science corpus. Okay, so today we start to cover on the processes of chapter. We start with the chapter 1. Okay, the following week we continue for the chapter 2 and chapter 3. So in chapter 1 we have covered a few things. So I already share in the WhatsApp group on our slide on the chapter 1. I'm also share the previous video. I think the video is the previous semester. So today we cover the same thing also for the chapter 1s. Okay, I hope so that everyone and okay. I think that we have already start. I hope Satu Neshwari and Shin Zinjian, can you hear my voice? Okay, so because we have already start. Okay, and we also record for this video. Okay, we start with the basic one, and we start the basic one regarding on postgraduate elements. Okay, for this first purpose is about the skill developments. Okay, as the student, for PhD student, master student, okay, you should be have conducive, effective and efficient, improve skill as researcher, more effective, hard work, be less stressful. Okay, we start in the first class and then we learn something. You get a knowledge, you add your skills to understand how to find good thesis. We already explore one platform, one website, another website. Okay, we have covered a lot of website, how to find good thesis in the worldwide perspective. We also cover in the second class how to know about the Web of Science corpus, index journals, Shimago, and ScienceDirect, Emerald, Taylor and Francis Springer in the science stage, and Willy. So today we start to cover also in the chapter 1. I hope so week by week we can improve our skills and understanding about what is actually research. Okay, all right. A second point is the nature of the research, different way of thinking about the problem that arise. So you should be matured. Everyone is actually, you are not a student. Based on this class, you are actually a researcher. We actually a researcher. You should be understand, we are not student, we are researcher. So you should be think that how should be researcher understand. When we talk about the research background, what it should be researcher understand about the research background. About problem statement, what means of the problem statements. Again, the third one is professional academia. Understand how professional academic work, assess and communicate clear to the system, because in terms of community, we actually community. So you have supervisor, and then the next process, you should be proposal defense. So in proposal defense, we have evaluator. So we have both, we have 1 or 2 evaluator. So you need to pass your proposal defense. Then you can go to the ethical board committee before you can collect the data. Then you go to the collect data and then done your analysis, and then go to the writing chapter 1 to chapter 5. So you can submit. Okay, you can submit, and then we have the Viva sections. So that's the process. So in the way in community, you should be understand into the process. Okay, different countries, different culture, different practice. Okay, different university have different style in terms of writing technique, formatting. I hope so, everyone, because you are registered for the thesis. You are actually take a PhD and master by research. You should be know that how to write a thesis in our postgrad office in their website. So you should be download the formats, okay, format and style, writing style of PhD and master thesis. You should be have, everyone should be already download and the guidelines how to write a thesis for the PhD and master student in UPSI. Okay, you start to reading and writing. So this is how you should be have the techniques. Yes, I know that the student should be read writing. So I give the example, some scenario in the PhD when you try to write in your thesis. So when I refer in chapter 3, for example, chapter 3, so you are mentioned about a few books about the research methodology. So you for example, you write a Creswell, then you follow the Saunders. Okay, but sometimes I need to ask a few questions. Okay, the very basic questions. Okay, I know that you are PhD or master student. You read a lot of book. Can you mention to me at least one book you have read, start page 1 until end? Just one books. I need one only books. Can you give me the title of the books and the author of the books that I need know that your knowledge, because it's very difficult to find that the student actually really understand about the research methodology. Some students say and mention they have read a few books, but the most important thing, how you are actually get the meaningful and understanding about the research methodology books. So whatever you write, so you mentioned about Saunders 2019, Creswell 2007, you should be know that everything you write. So the panel will ask you, why you read this book? How this important research methodology books? What is research design? Why you understand? What actually you understand about research design? What research design you use in this study? So every single thing you should be know. The most important thing is your outline. So you should be, so that's why in this class, business research method, I'm start for the chapter 1, because I need you are clear in whatever you write. So if you write in research background, what the definition of research background? Okay, you should be know that what should be you write in research background. Okay, set difficulty in your practice. Okay, this is not last minute works. You should be write every day. In terms of reading and writing, for example, for writing, you should be write every day. One day, one paragraph. No excuse. Every day, one day, one paragraph. This matter how you show that your consistency, your commitment in terms of to complete your thesis. If you write in one paragraph per day, meaning that 1 week you can write in 3 pages. When you write one paragraph per day, meaning that in 1 week you can write in 3 pages. How about 1 month? Okay, meaning that you can get 12 pages in 1 month. How about 10 months? You can write 120 pages. How about 1 year? You can write 144 pages. This is a good progress, consistency. That's why you should be persistent. You should be know that how about patient and consistent in terms of write. Yes, I know that in the first time, in the first day, you write in the first paragraph, in one paragraph, you have faced difficulty. You don't know how to write. You think that your paragraph is not good. It's really bad. But time is time. You should be patient. So you write today, you compare next, for example, next day, for coupling next week, another following weeks, next month. I believe that you can improve. Okay, that's why you should have the targets. to improve time to time, daily by daily, to show that regarding on the writing skill. I believe that once you start to write in one paragraph, you think that how to improve my writing. You refer a lot of theses, you refer a lot of articles to make it reference, to drive yourself in order to make it very good paragraph. Okay, because you improve day by daily, meaning that you can improve. I can see that if you are consistent every days, we can see that your performance on the third month. Okay, during the third month, we can see that you are actually, you can write in terms of one paragraph in terms of we can say that this is a good paragraph writings. Okay, just beyond your current level, slow down and concentrate on just one element at time. So meaning that you should be focused whatever you write. For example, you want to write in chapter 1, you should be know that what is the outline in chapter 1. If you want to write the research background, what you should do in the research background, what are the books, what are the theses and articles you should be read in order to write in the research background. Okay, this is a part you should be balanced and covered. So this is a part of the, it's in a normal process. All the student will become a stress level. Okay, we should know that to control about the stress, because this is the basic things. Everyone should be handling, you should be manage your stress level. You should be have multitasking. You should be a lot of everything. So today you need to came the class. You need to commit to attend the class. Okay, because this requirement. If you not attend this class, you cannot go to the proposal defense. If you can, when we check in your system, so we can see that you are not join this class, you complete this class, you cannot be go to the proposal defense levels. Okay, quite strictly start I think since this year, is not the last year. If you are not join this class, you cannot be attend for the proposal defense. Okay, that's why I think that quite numbers for the first semester. You are actually semester 1. You should be know this. If you are not complete in this class, you cannot attend for the proposal defense. Okay, then so I think that quite, I think 3 years. Okay, I'm covered this subject. If you not complete in this semester, you can take this subject, same subject for the next semester. I'm also the lecturer that teach this subject. Okay, you see me again for the next semester. Okay, you should be complete in this class. Then we have assignments. So I can share that what should be do for the assignment, but I quite worry because of attendance. I think that I need to plan. If everyone join our class, then I discuss about our assignment for this semester. Okay, but the first thing first, for this matter, I think we should be covered in chapter 1 first. Okay, maybe next week I'm trying to discuss on the assignments. Okay, revisit the basic, as the main thing you already know. The most critical part as the student, you are actually hardworking. You read a lot of things, but the crucial part is remembering. You still remember whatever you read. You are actually can make it clear whatever you read to make it meaningful and understandings. That part, I think that most students should be learn how to handling about the reading to get the understanding, meanings, and consistency. Okay, mistakes are irreversible necessary. It's okay you make it a mistake because you learn. So, but in each stage, you are actually making a mistake. So in the early stage, for example, in the first semester, so you write, so you do some mistake in terms of your writing, you make it a defect, how to technically write in the one paragraph, but you learn, daily learns. So that part we consider okay. But when you go to the proposal defense, we can see that in the first paragraph, you actually don't know how to write in the one paragraph. So many things you actually confusing how to write a thesis. Okay, putting principle into practice, list the breaking down into intermediate stage difficulty, starting with the simple one. Okay, this is we start on the nomination scenarios. You should be know that the worldwide scenario and nomination scenario. So I'm sorry that this is a part of the Malay, but we also in English here. So they are actually mixed language here. Okay, the most important thing about the SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, this is actually worldwide agenda. So in your research background, we talk about your research background. We go through the outline and outline. So when we start the research background, you should be discussed on the relevant issues. Currently in the worldwide issues, you should be relate and align your topic with the Sustainable Development Goal because this is a worldwide agenda. Based on your topic, when you go through the straightway number 1, number 2, we call that SDG number 1 is about no poverty. That's you are actually relate SDG number 1. If not, it's okay. Go through number 2. Based on Sustainable Development Goal, number 2 is about zero hunger. Okay, or number 3 is about a good health and well-being. Maybe in a faculty management and economy, your topic may be relate with a number 3. Sustainable Development Goal regarding good health and well-being. Number 4 is about quality education. Maybe also in our class also you are actually covered a topic on management, on education, on quality education, meaning that your topic is aligned with the SDG agenda number 4. It's about number 5. It's about the gender equality. I think this one is not related. SDG number 6 is about the clean water and sanitations. SDG number 7, affordable and clean energies. Number 8, maybe this one is very related on the Faculty of Management and Economic, decent work and economic growth. Number 9 is industry innovation infrastructure. Number 10, reduce inequalities. Number 10 is about sustainable cities and communities. This one also maybe have some of we cover on this matter. Number 12, responsible consumption productions. 13, climate actions. 14, life below water. 15, life on land. 16, about the peace, justice, and strong institutions. 17 is about partnership for the goal. 18 and others. Others or 18 is about society, harmony, and happiness. So when the evaluator asks the question, okay, based on your research background, based on your research, you actually cover Sustainable Development Goal in which numbers? Which number of SDG you are covered in this thesis, in this research? You should be know, and how to answer this, you should be know that you exactly refer SDG which numbers. You should be know, everyone should be know. So I'm number 8, or I'm number 12, I should be number 4, I'm number 3. You should be know that your topic cover SDG which numbers. Okay, that number 1, you should be know that. Okay, number 2, in Malaysia, we talk about Malaysia. We talk about Malaysia, about our governments, our politics, our economy, our technology, our social, our environmentals. So in Malaysia, we have Wawasan Kemakmuran Bersama, or in English, we call that Shared Prosperity Vision 2030. So under Shared Prosperity Vision 2030, we refer under KEGA. KEGA meaning that Key Economic Growth Activity. So we have 15th KEGA, Key Economic Growth Activity, when I talk about Malaysia. So for example, in this case, Malaysia, if you are studying, it's not Malaysia, from China, maybe from UAE, from Indonesia, you should be cover your countries. But in this case, I just give the example, when we want to talk about the research background, you should be know and align your topic, your research topic with the KEGA. In this case, in Malaysia, we call SPV 2030 Shared Prosperity Vision, covered under Key Economic Growth Activity. KEGA number 1 is about the Islamic Finance 2.0. KEGA 2 is about digital economics. The KEGA 3 is about Industrial Revolution 4.0. KEGA 4 is about content industry. KEGA 5 is about ASEAN Hub. KEGA 6 is about halal food hubs. KEGA 7 is about Community Malaysia 2.0. KEGA 8, Logistics, Transportation, Sustainable Mobility. KEGA 9, Coastal and Maritime Economic. KEGA 10, Center of Excellence. Renewable Energy for the KEGA 11. KEGA 12, about the Green Economic. KEGA 13 is Smart and High Value Agriculture. KEGA 14, Advanced and Modern Service. 15 is about the Malaysia Truly Asia, or we call that Malaysia Truly Asia also. Okay. This part you should be know that SDG we have 18. KEGA for the SPV 2030 we have 15 KEGA. Okay. Also in Malaysia we have another one. We call that 10 MYSDIE. MYSDIE, we call that Nation, Science, Technology, Innovation, and Economy. This one related to the management students. Okay, so that's why as the management student, Faculty of Management and Economy, especially for the Malaysia case, you should be refer MYSDIE, you should be refer the KEGA. And this one for SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, this is actually worldwide agenda. Okay, the last one for the MYSDIE, we have 10 actually. You should be fulfill one from these 10, we call that the driven of the social economics. Okay, number one is energy. Number two is business, financial services. Culture, art and tourism is number three. Number four, medical healthcare. Number five is about next generation engineering and manufacturing. Number six is smart city and transportation. Number seven is about water and foods. Agriculture and forestry is number 8. Number 9, education. Number 10 is about environment and biodiversity. That you should be know that your topic which under MYSDIE, which number under KEGA and SDG. Okay, that's really important. This is actually the very basic information as PhD and master student. You should know that in terms of worldwide and national, you're actually a topic try to assist to governments and to the country in part of the research development, because thesis is one part of the research development. So in part of the research development, in which area, in which number for MYSDIE, KEGA, and SDG. Okay, all right. This
Sorry,
is the
what
part.
do you call the international strategy?
Yes, sorry.
So we will refer to the local strategy and the international. What do you call the international strategy?
Yes, international is SDG, Sustainable Development Goal.
SDG, okay, thank you.
All right, it depends. It's actually you are covered topic. For I believe that from the international student, you are actually mostly covered in your countries. So if you are studying in China, you should be know that what is about the plans, about the what about the blueprints, about the national agenda from the Chinese, for the China, about the R&D, about the government's policies, government procedures. You should be know that, because if you want to study about the economic developments, so for example, your topic is related on the economic development, you should be know that your country agenda about economic developments. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be referring to Oman Vision 2040.
Yeah, it's good based on the currently. Okay, you need to follow the currently. It's good. Thank you very much. Okay, we go to the word selections of objective. Okay, when talk about the chapter 1, we have one area that everyone should be know that how to develop your objective. So we have 3 actually. You have research objective, research question, and research hypothesis. But for research hypothesis, for quantitative research. If you are actually do a qualitative research, is capable for only 2, research objective and research question. Of this matter, we talk about the research objective. Okay, how to make sure that your objective, this action word, this one we call the action word, to identify, to determine, to examine, to measures, to analyze, to investigate, to explore, to develop, to discover, to ascertain. We actually have many, but this is just example. You should be know that how to use, if to make sure that how to know that when I need to use this word, identify. For example, for quantitative research, identify meaning that the study based on the descriptive research, meaning that don't have hypothesis. If you use hypothesis in your objective, cannot be used identify. The option you have, number 2, determine. If you have hypothesis, you can use this word, this term, determines, examines, measures, analyze, to investigate. You can use these words because determine, examine, measure, analyze, investigate, you can using hypothesis testing. If you not use, for example, to identify level meaning that no need hypothesis, meaning that correct. So we check in terms of analysis, Your analysis just only to refer, and you analyze based on the mean and standard deviation only. If you are analyzed using the mean and standard deviation, meaning that no need hypothesis. So if you are not refer the hypothesis, the best word is identify. If you use the hypothesis, you have option. If you want to use determine, also okay. Examine, also okay. Measure, also okay. Analyze, also okay. Investigate, also okay. But it depends on the research context and setting. Okay. For this one, for example, for qualitative research, you can use to explore. Okay. Whatever you want to study on the phenomenology, ethnographies, case studies, action research. Sometimes you can use to the explore. If you develop something, you try to develop new models. We use the words of the developed models. You want to develop a tools, so we use the words to develop tools. So you want to develop a systems, so we use a develop system. To discover and ascertain is another words. This one also mostly research on the mixed method and qualitative research also do the words. Sorry, they use a word for discover and ascertain. But this one we need to check. How to check? That's why the first class I teach you how to get many theses. You need to check from the previous thesis, and then you can know that, oh, if you want to study in this method, I should be use identify. Oh, because I use hypothesis, so that's why I need use as a mean. So from knowledge and experience, you can need to blend this method, knowledge and experience, to confirm that what is actually the best word selection I'm used in this statement of objective. Okay. Okay, some discussion when we discuss about the word selection is quite related on this one. We call that Bloom taxonomy. Okay, that's why somehow when you go to the proposal defense, okay, you show that your objective to identify, meaning that your objective, all keywords or words, action words, you just only use identify. All objective. You have 5 objectives, all objective, identify. Okay, meaning that if you use identify, the level of the Bloom taxonomy is really low. You can see remembering. So in remembering, we have list, find, name, identify, locate, describe, memory, define. If you use your objective, all objective if identify, meaning that you are not level of PhD. You are actually not PhD level. It is not PhD level, because in PhD level, you should be have taxonomy in the high level taxonomy. It's not the low taxonomy levels. So remembering is at the low of the taxonomy. We check on the understanding. So what is actually keyword for the understanding? Interprets, summarize, explain, infer, paraphrase, discuss. So if you use these keywords, meaning that you are actually understanding level. The stage number 3, applying, use, diagram, make a chart, draw, apply, solve, calculator. Okay, we go to the stage of the good research. If you use this stage, analyzing, evaluating, and creating, you are actually in the stage of the main of objective and good research. Mostly PhD and master student using part of analyze, evaluating, and creating. For example, you are actually categorize and take info apart and explore relationship. You use examine. So because that's why a lot of students using an examine, to examine. So another word for examine is determines. Compare and contrast, organize. Also, if you actually compare, you do a contrast, organize, categorize, examine, meaning that you are under analyzing. So if you actually judge, you test, you critique, you defend, you criticize, the part of evaluating. You can see this one. This one, a lot of students actually use the creating words. You actually to design, to build, to construct, to plan, to produce, to devise, to invent. So this is a part. How that you can see that the words, and you can see from the slide, creating meaning that use information to create something new. Okay, this is a number 1. It's okay if you cannot be A creating, we check number 2. You actually, your objective is evaluating. You critically examine info, make a judgment. Okay, this is mostly on the qualitative side. Analyzing, take info apart, explore relationship. You categorize, you examine. Mostly students, this one part of both for qualitative and quantitative. For quantitative, mostly they use examine. Basically, examine is basically most of the students quantitative will be you examine because you test hypothesis. You want to study direct relationship, you want to study direct effect, indirectly. So you want to influence to study about the effect of influence, study on relationship. That's a part of examine. You want to study comparison, comparative, nak tengok tahap perbezaan, is something like the part of the examine. So if you actually, when we check your objective, all objective is identified. So maybe the panel is not agree because identify is the low part of the Bloom taxonomy. Okay, we go through the example. So we straightway go to example. This is some. I think this is one of the good thesis, but the most important thing is their thesis is simple. So if the thesis is simple, too easy to us to discuss. Okay. The topic is sustainable manufacturing performance evaluation tools for automotive company. Okay, this is their thesis title, and we try to explore based on their thesis what's exactly they are right in their thesis. Okay, this is the full covers. So the name is Elita Umbrina. Sustainable Manufacturing Performance Evaluation Tool for Automotive Companies. So this is one of the requirement to, as the Doctor Philosophy of Mechanical Engineering is okay. So I know that because our class is the business research method, in this topic is mechanical engineering, it's okay, but we need to learn something from their thesis. Okay, this thesis from the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering from University of Technology Malaysia. All right. That I want to show something. Okay, I don't know how that is actually whatever your plan, whatever your progress, we discuss with your supervisor. You need to see and discuss with your supervisor what is exactly to develop your research objective and research question. Okay, in this matter, we can see that outline 1.3 is research question, 1.4 is research objective. Okay, we check first on research objective and we check research objective. Okay, for PhD, one objective also acceptable. That's the information. But again, you need to discuss with your supervisor that your supervisor agree objective for PhD only one is enough. If you ask me if one objective enough. Okay, in this example of thesis just only have two objectives. Both objective is to develop. To develop. Develop meaning that when we check to this one under creatings, design, build, this one, build. Okay, build is something like another word is develops. Okay. All right. So under creatings. So in this matter, their objective under the high level, number 6 level on the Bloom taxonomy because the words is develop. What exactly they want to develop? Number 1, to develop a set of sustainable manufacturing performance measures for automotive companies. So they are develop sustainable manufacturing performance measures. Okay, number 1. Number 2, to develop evaluation tools of sustainable manufacturing performance for automotive companies. Okay, all right. From this objective number 1, they are convert to another statement for research question. For objective number 1, to develop set sustainable manufacturing performance measures, their research question is what are the sustainable manufacturing performance measure that can be applied for automotive company. If you want to write what, you should be write like this. If you want to make it change, you can also change what with how. If you want to use number 1 research question, you can also use a how. How to write? How to develop sustainable manufacturing performance measure that can be, you make it more simple. How to develop a set of sustainable manufacturing performance measure for automotive company. You just copy your statement objective, change to develop to the words is how. How to develop a set sustainable, meaning that just add a words how to develop. You just add a words how, then make it a research question. Okay, number 2, to develop evaluation, how the automotive company evaluated sustainable management performance. Okay, number 2 is okay because you can put a how. But number 1, you have option whether you want to use a words, a what or how. Okay, very simple. That's why I'm sharing with you that the simple thesis that we can follow. But whatever, you need to discuss with your supervisor. Okay, research background. Okay, we check their research background. Okay, this is from their thesis. We need to learn something. I try to share with you how to understand thesis. Okay, I believe that everyone have used the first slide. You already know that how to get many theses. You have download the thesis. But how to read the thesis, how to understanding the thesis, you should be follow this step. Okay. For example, this is their research background or background of the research. Okay, we refer one by one. Okay, we refer to one by one. Okay. Okay, we go to this one. Actually, how many paragraphs? In research background, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 paragraphs of research background. You need to check also, okay, from the previous study, how many paragraphs in order to write on background of the research or research background. Okay, we need to learn one by one. Okay, we need to learn from basics. Okay, we check in the first paragraph. Okay, in the first paragraph. Okay, if you understand in the Malay words, you can see in the behind. I actually make it summarize what is exactly in the first sentence is what's meanings. In the second sentence is what meanings. The third, fourth also what's meaning. I write in the Malay, but it's okay. From the international student, you just follow whatever based my explaining. Okay. Number 1 is about sustainability has become increased importance issues among industry worldwide. This is the first sentence in their thesis from research background. In the first sentence, they highlight because the topic, their title is about sustainable. This is the title, sustainable manufacturing performance. So in the research background, they start the sentence with sustainability has become increasingly important issues among industry worldwide. Okay, this is a very good sentence because they know that what's meaning of research background. Research background, the definition of research background is important issues. Another word is relevant issues, practical issues. That's the meaning and definition background of the research. What is research background? Research background is relevant issues, important issues. The keyword is issues. If you want to write in your thesis, in part of research background, you write issues, important issues, critical issues, relevant issues, practical issues. That's the right words actually, number 1. We go to the second sentence. Many companies are directing their resources to minimize the environmental impact of the production and operation. Okay, the first they highlight regarding this topic is actually many companies also use their resources, minimize the environmental impact. Why they use a word environmental impact? Because they are trying to highlight the words of environmental impact. That's why I'm highlight the green line here. They want to highlight in this topic is about environmental impact. We can really understand. Oh, so this research try to focus environmental impact on the product and operation. Okay. In the third sentence, there is growing awareness among manufacturing company of the need to consider triple bottom line of sustainable consistent economy, social, environmental performance. Why? Why they highlight triple bottom line? On economic, number 1. Social, number 2. Environmental performance, number 3. Because they want to highlight the issues. Okay, when we talk about sustainability, you should be follow triple bottom line, which is economy, social, and environmental performance. Okay. Developing sustainable approach for manufacturing company has been regarded as critical global concern. Critical global concern. So this part of triple bottom line in the sustainability, okay, this part is really important on topic sustainability, is become of the critical global concern. Okay, what we can understand from the first paragraph, they try to show that these issues is actually worldwide issues. You should be focused on triple bottom line, economic, social, and environmental. Maybe I try to predict. So they want to more deep how important of environmental or lacking research. Mostly research just only cover economic and social, but maybe less research cover of environmental performance. Or maybe this research try to integrate. Maybe previous research only cover economic only. Maybe some of research cover social only. Maybe a few research cover environmental. Not have or limitation, very limit study to make it combine based on triple bottom line, maybe using both. Okay, this is a really good research background in the first paragraph. Make it interesting people to understand what should be you want to study in this research. Okay, all right, that the first paragraph. We check the second paragraph. Companies today are facing the challenge not only manufacture for quality product, but also environmental friendly product that we can predict before. Why they always remind the words of environmentally. Maybe in this their study, they try to focus more on environmental. Manufacturing companies are strive achieve sustainability through change to their product, process, and system. That the part, crucial part lah dalam sustainability, you make it through change, okay, based on the product, process, and system. The implementation of sustainability manufacturing offer cost effective. This become to explain the benefits. When you study about, when you apply for sustainability, you can make it cost effective to improve economic, environmental, and social performance on the three pillars. This is a smart way. In the first paragraph, they highlight how important sustainability follow triple bottom line. In the second paragraph, they are also aligned from the triple bottom line, meaning that how they are make it very good continuity to explain first paragraph and second paragraph. It has been reported that those companies adopting sustainable practice are able to achieve better product. This one another citation on to explain about the beneficial of the sustainable practice. Okay, sustainable managerial practice have also they add something see to positive associate with the competitive outcome. Okay, the first line they mentioned that this is a global issues. This is actually worldwide. So competitions, meaning that how you want to compete, how do you want to sustain in this industry. So if you want to sustain, if you want to stability or sustain in this industry, you should be apply sustainability manufacturing practice by using three bottom line. Okay. We go to the third paragraph. In the recent year, manufacturing companies have adopted various strategies to minimize the impact the operation and product on natural environments. So if you can see that one, second, third paragraph, they are focus on topic. Their topic is sustainable. Then every single sentence and paragraph, they are discuss only sustainable. Don't discuss others matter. That's why we call that relevant issues. You just discuss whatever you want to study only. Don't write anything that not related on your studies. Straightforward. Okay. They should control environmental impact on their manufacturing activity globally in order to achieve sustainable global manufacturing. Therefore, in the last few years, growing range of manufacturing companies have included environmental principle their operation. So that they highlight again in this paragraph, not missing words. Every single paragraph, first paragraph, the keyword environmental. Second paragraph also highlight the environmental. In third paragraph also they have highlight the same thing about environmental. So that how that they are consistent, whatever they write in their paragraph and paragraph. Okay. Therefore, in the last few years, growing range manufacturing company have include environmental principle. They are trying to highlight how important triple bottom line of environmental if you in automotive or manufacturing company, if you want to sustain in operation or market. Okay, for manufacturing companies, then you go to specific, they go to worldwide. First paragraph, they go to the worldwide. Okay, then they mention about the companies struggling. Then they go through the companies that how that this paragraph to explain the narrow for the section by section. Global mention about competitions, mention about companies, then they talk about the manufacturing because their study focus on the manufacturing. I believe after this, when discuss about manufacturing, they are deep to manufacturing, focus on automotive. Before I explain the automotive, they start with the manufacturing first. Manufacturing company sustainability has to emerge a new competitive requirement. So this one and manufacturing company also need to sustainability because become a new competitive requirement and mean to achieve differentiate in the market. Okay. In addition, sustainability is concerned regard as important other winning factors. Increase concern sustainability, drive or legalization, public interest, competitive opportunity. Have forced manufacturing company have to inevitably consider sustainability on their strategy. So in this paragraph, they are focused to explain why manufacturing needs sustainability. And again, they are explain the benefit, what a benefit if the manufacturing company apply or using or implement sustainability. Okay, the next paragraph, the fifth paragraph. In response to the growing sustainability concern, manufacturing company have to formulate measure to evaluate sustainability management performance, aim to integrate, okay, of sustainability aspect. Generally, sustainability is evaluated on the dimension of environmental, social, and economic that they highlight. If in this thesis, when they try to highlight against environmental, social, economic, meaning that this is part of the triple bottom line. While manufacturing performance is evaluated in dimension, quality, cost, delivery, and flexibility. Commonly, when we discuss about operation, don't talk about the sustainability. When you go to the manufacturing, when you go to the production line, mostly discuss quality, cost, delivery, and flexibility. Okay, this is a standard matters. Okay, it had been suggested the environmental requirement must be considered equal partner to the traditional requirement, cost, and quality. Okay. In sustainability context, then they focus more on the sustainability context. Manufacturing costs, energy consumption, waste management, environmental impact, operational safety, and personal health should to be considered same equal level. Thus, it is necessary to incorporate the sustainability dimension into the manufacturing performance dimension, result sustainable manufacturing performance. Okay, what is actually this paragraph try to explain? They are trying to show that what is exactly manufacturing operation, that how that's really important, environmental, social, and economy should be think and apply whatever that manufacturing practices should be under environment, social, and economy. You should be know that quality cost, we should be under what? Under environmental, under social, economic. So if you are cover only social and economic, if you are only cover social economic, how to make sure that social economic will be covered all these things, cost, delivery, flexibility. If you want to make sure in manufacturing, apply all these matter, that's why environmental is very important. Once you actually have applied for environmental, meaning that all the activities in the manufacturing can cover, can also engage in terms of your sustainability. That's why they try to highlight that environmental, this part of environmental should be together with the social and economics. Okay, all right. Although this was 6th paragraph, and although on sustainability is abundant growing, very few studies have actually integrate sustainability into manufacturing performance. I don't know how. Maybe sometimes I'm not agree. In this matter, I'm not agree because in this sentence, it's actually is not right in research background. The words should be right in the problem statement. And I read again. Although literature on sustainability is abundant growing, very few studies have to actually integrate sustainability into manufacturing performance. I don't know how. Maybe this is my opinions. In this word should be right in the problem statement. It's not in a research background. Okay, whatever, we just follow based on their thesis, because in the thesis they write in here as part of this one. Sorry, because I think my slide quite blur. I need to check my lighting on my PC. Why? Okay, I need to off. Okay, it's okay. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, we continue. Sustainability has been integrated into manufacturing management areas such as product development, supply chain management, okay, lean manufacturing, green design and manufacturing, supplier evaluation and selection. In addition, recent studies have also attempted in developing criteria for sustainability. Okay, this part they try to discuss from the previous study. From the previous study, when talk about the sustainability, okay, they discuss specific on product, on supply chain, on lean manufacturing, green manufacturing, supply evolution, but not discuss integrated. That's why they try to highlight integrated sustainability into manufacturing performance. Yes, the previous study on sustainability. Yes, they study on sustainability and manufacturing, but not integrate. They study individually. Product development individually, supply chain management individually, lean manufacturing individually, green design and manufacturing individually, supply evaluation selection individually. How this part of practice should be together, or we call that integrated. That part very few study covered. Okay, 6B still in 6 paragraph. Okay. Combine 4 traditional dimension manufacturing performance, quality, cost, delivery, and flexibility with environmental performance result in the total dimension of sustainable manufacturing performance. This is the new study, meaning that from many study, you find that one study should be related in your topics. Or Risinko also proposed total 24 measure environmental sustainable measuring practice. Okay, define also investigate sustainable management practice indicate on the academic and purpose. 6 factor with the divide 32 dimension. But the green color. However, that is most important words. However, there is no single set standard measure to evaluate sustainable management performance. Yes, if you talk about the sustainable in manufacturing, too many research study on that topic, but individually, they are focused many things, but no single set. Not complete set, not holistic and comprehensive set to cover on the sustainable manufacturing performance. I don't know how, maybe some panel will not agree because you explain about the very few study, you highlight there are no single, maybe this word you should be reserved. It's not part of research background, but in this word should be transferred in the section on the problem statements. Okay, this is the paragraph number 7. Sustainability has certainly become one of the critical issues. Then they talk about automotive. And they slow down. You can see that how they try to write paragraph and paragraph. Start the worldwide. Mention about competitive. Mention about companies. Mention about manufacturing. Last one, they highlight to their zoom. In manufacturing, we have many. So in manufacturing, under manufacturing, we should be covered and more focused on the automotive industry, because automotive industry is under manufacturing. Okay, the automotive industry has been remarked a positive contribution, world economy and people mobility, but products, process a significant source for environmental impact. And again, they are not missing the words environmental for each paragraph, every paragraph. The automotive industry constitutes a product system directly, that indirectly relate on economic wealth. And again, how they try to use a words. This economy is environmental, meaning that this is a 3 bottom line. It can conclude that automotive industry play important role for economic, environmental, and social. That they highlight. So from the previous, agree that if you are automotive industry, please use environmental, use economy, use social. Thus, there is need to evaluate sustainable management performance in this industry. In this industry, meaning that for automotive. Okay, 7 paragraph for research background. For me, okay, from we go through 1 paragraph, 2nd paragraph, it's very clear, straightforward. You want to study what? I want to study sustainable manufacturing practice. we go through one paragraph for another graph, we really get the issues. We know that you're focused. You're actually focused whatever you want to study. That's the most important. This is the part we call that very good research background. Okay, this is the mistake from the student. What the mistake? Because you want to study automotive industry in Malaysia, you thought, oh, actually Malaysia is a good country. We have many manufacturers in Malaysia. We have Proton, we have Produa. It's not right research background because you actually write Malaysia. Your research is not about Malaysia. Your research is about sustainable manufacturing practices. Sustainable manufacturing. You should be discuss issue on the sustainable manufacturing, not discuss about Malaysia. Okay, but I agree if you can blend from this 7 paragraph in the research background, you should also align with SDG. That how that you try to highlight that this worldwide issue is aligned with the SDG, which number? You should be aligned with the KEGA and MYSCIE in the case of the Malaysia. Okay, that's why I'm sharing this thesis because for me, they're quite simple and direct. Okay, so that's why and how, if I read a thesis, if you write research background, I make it slash. Or this not related, not related, not related. You are not discuss a research background on this topic. You actually not give me a issue. You try to explain about the background on country. You want to try to mention about the general background. I don't want the general background. I want to specific what is the research issues. Okay. Okay, we go to the problem statements. Okay, problem statement. So after research background, next problem statement. How that the research background is really important in order to create problem statement. Please remember my words. If you don't have research background, meaning that you cannot write problem statement. Because no issue, no problem. Straightforward. No issue, no problem statement. How you want to write the problem statement without no issue? Sorry, with issues. Meaning that if you no issue, meaning that no problem statement. Okay, that's why research background, you provided relevant, critical, practical, relevant issues in order to assist problem statement. Okay, so that's why issues is really important in the research background. If you don't bring the issues, how to write the problem statement? Okay, now we're done. We complete research background. We want to focus on the problem statements. So this is we check how many paragraph. 1, 2, 3. 3 paragraph only. So the problem statement only 3 paragraph. When we compare research background have 7 paragraph, problem statement we have only 3 paragraph. Enough. That's the right formula. Problem statement and research background, in terms of number of paragraph, research background should be more paragraph compare and problem statement. In this case, 7 paragraph research background, 3 paragraph on the problem statement. Okay, we check their problem statement. Okay, number 1, because they write problem statement only 1 page. Okay, the automotive company are under intense pressure to reduce environmental impact on their product and operation. Smart sentence. They highlight the words of environmental because when we read your research background, we can see that I think the most keywords using in the research background is environmental. And again, in their problem statement, also they highlight the same matters is about environmental impact. Okay, for me, this first line is about introduction. But for me, they are smart introduction because they make continuity. Because we have read their research background, that we still remember many things, many issues on that, the present of the research background. So you start in the first sentence of problem statement to highlight against. Automotive company are under intense pressure to reduce environmental. Don't talk about worldwide. Don't talk about companies. Don't talk about manufacturing because this problem statement, you want to study automotive. That's why the word is automotive. Because this problem statement, this is not research background. This should be very clear cut. Okay, we go back. Okay, when we talk about the research background, that's why they start with in the worldwide, in the global, critical global, then go to the companies, then talk about this one still in company, manufacturing companies. So still in manufacturing companies, they talk about manufacturing company. So now they still follow the manufacturing. The last one, then they talk about automotive. The last paragraph, then they mention about automotive. When go the problem statement, don't mention other thing. You should be continue for automotive. Okay. Next, second sentence. For sustainability, it should be a balance among a triple bottom line. I'm sorry, I need to mute because I see that some of you not mute. Okay. All right. For sustainability, it should be achieved balance among triple bottom line. Clear cut. Memang yang tadi tu, when we see the research background, whatever they are mentioned about three matters: social, economic, environmental. And against for sustainability, they are confirmed, they are summarized. It should be achieved balance. The best word is here is balance. In the research background, they are not mentioned balance because you bring everything. You give economic, give social, give environmental. What this matter ni? This matter you should be balanced. So how they are smart, right? In the problem statement, they try to highlight sustainability. You should be balanced among triple bottom line: economy, environmental, social equity. If I read, I try to question why you should be balanced. Because in the research background, I already mentioned how important in sustainability should be practice economy, social, environments. And that's why my problem statement, I highlight, if you want to apply sustainability, you should be balanced. Wow, very good statements. It's a big challenge for the automotive company to give serious attention on sustainability. These words try to highlight, that's why research is really important. That's why my thesis in this title, because this part is a big challenge for automotive company to give serious attention of sustainability. How to solve this? We need research. We need research. So problem statement, try to highlight, you try to highlight that we need a research. That's how that supervisor and evaluator read your thesis. You want to make it clear, we need research or not. If we think that your problem statement, whatever you mentioned about this one, no need research. We no need research because your problem statement to highlight us, no need research. So that's why your problem statement is error. Your problem statement is unclear. You should be right. It's something like, so based on this issue, represent our research background, we need research. When we need research, we need thesis. We need PhD. When we do the PhD, we write a thesis, then we do a research. That's why we can assist. We can assist our country. We can assist our industry. We can assist academia. Okay. All right. Although sustainability issue have been widely growing for many years, they agree. It's good. It's good sentence actually. They try to highlight that sustainability is not new. Okay. Many companies, many studies actually covered on the sustainability. Only few studies that they highlight the gap. Only few studies have been conducted on incorporate what the keyword used in the research background. They use integrated. If you still remember, in research background, they use a word of integrated. On here, they use another word, incorporate sustainability into manufacturing performance. That is yet to be standard of sustainable. That the best words. Again, okay, first paragraph, they use the words balance. The next paragraph, they showed another words. From the issues, we can see a lot of issue. What the issues? Because many research do individually, meaning that we don't have standard set of sustainable managing performance. So if I read this, like this proposal, I'm really happy because you know that whatever you write. Okay, that's why you highlight important issue. So what? I just read in problem statement. So what? What is your problem? Oh, because you want to show that we need balance Because sustainability needs balance. Oh, because yes, we have many research, but don't have standard set of sustainable measuring performance measure. Although there you are proof again, some studies have investigate measure of sustainable measure performance, only few have integrate triple bottom line. Most study only focus on environmental dimension alone. That part. Yes, we have study from environmental, but yes, study alone, but not for sustainability. You need to incorporate, integrate these three must balance from those three dimensions. Okay, I think this paragraph is very clear on research gap. And when your lecturer or your supervisor mentioned where your research gap, this example how good to write research gap. Okay, hence they make it conclusion. Okay, hence it's believed that there is need to evaluate sustainable measuring performance for automotive companies. Considering the triple bottom, with this triple bottom line, the focus is research to develop, and you can see that the focus to develop and evaluation tools of the sustainable measuring performance in automotive company, which hopefully will help to improve their sustainable measuring performance to become more competitive. The last word, how this problem statement align with objective. That's a really important. The issue is when you go to the proposal defense, the panel will ask you how your problem statement is not aligned with objective. That's another challenge to us to write in our problem statement to make sure our problem statement is aligned with our research objective. Okay. All right. So this is another example. Okay, this is another example, but this another example, I just show you the direction. So you need to make self-practice. Okay, I just show you that one example thesis from Elita Amrina on the sustainable management practice. For the next example, you need to learn yourself. But I give you some direction how that this slide properly works. Okay. All right. Okay. We straightway go to the objective. Okay, you can see that to analyze, to investigate, to analyze, to analyze, to analyze, to investigate. So in this method, they use analyze and investigate. So you can also using the analyze if your study is actually related on this method. Okay, we just read the research aim. Research aim of the research to investigate higher education staff preparedness with regard introduce active learning approach with the Malaysia engineering education. Okay, as academic staff are the key component AL meaning the active learning implementation framework of managing change for active learning adoption will be designed to guide and provide information for implementation. Okay, this is a general research aim. We go to the sixth objective to analyze staff perception, okay, to investigate factor influence staff preparedness in AL action learning implementation, to analyze staff development requirement interaction, to analyze influence organization leadership towards staff preparedness, to analyze influence institutional culture towards staff preparedness, to investigate the challenge faced by staff by regard for action learning approach. Okay, that's very clear. They have 6 research objectives. Okay, when you compare, if you have 2 objectives, can also get PhD. You use the 6 objective, can have the PhD. For me, no issues. Okay, this is statement of the problem. Okay, okay. From this problem statement, this objective, I try to show you that how the objective. Okay, this slide, I try to highlight you how that problem statement align with objective. This problem statement, this objective. This problem statement, this objective. Okay, we go to straight away. All right, this one, the red color. Red colors meaning that in the first paragraph, introduction, to make it general. In this research, in this thesis, they try the use active learning has been accepted. This is, we call that general problem statement. So nothing related on the research objective. You can see no red color here. Because this first paragraph, you just make it general statement. Some we call that introduction paragraph. Okay, we go to the second paragraph. Second paragraph, it should be purple color. Although these different approaches are implemented in higher education worldwide, adapting new approach for institutional curriculum is not easy. As academic staff identified as important stakeholders who play significant role, such as AL implementation, they must able to understand what they expect with the them with it. Which actually, if you read carefully, words by word in this paragraph, in the first sentence, okay, this matter is actually relate your question, your objective number 1. And if you want to find the problem statement for objective number 1, this one, to analyze staff perception with regard AL implementation, problem statement should be in this paragraph. This paragraph highlight the problem for this objective. Okay, we go through number 2. The what we call that, the orange color. In other words, the change encourage AL approach must start with the full understanding on the part of academic staff if they are to work with the AL effectively. So this sentence is actually relate with the second objective. That's why you not investigate factor that influence, because we have problem. Which problem? This one. You need to change to encourage. Okay, we go to the third line in the brown box. Okay, to ensure that staff are well equipped with different kind of knowledge and skill from those need for a traditional approach manage their change required. So this one refer your research objective. You can see the words to analyze staff development requirement. This one, development requirement introducing AL in the engineering education. This exactly this objective refer this one problem statement. Okay, to this one, to staff are equipped the kind of knowledge skill those need to traditional approach to manage change required. Okay, that's why if you want to write your problem statement, you should be highlight that this problem specifically for this objective. This problem statement specifically into for this objective. Okay, this one still continue. They have another words, the brown color also show that the objective. We can see the blue one. A problem highlight the Muhammad is not getting the commitment from the staff who are the comfortable traditional approach, hindering the implementation dispute various attempts. Okay, this matter is actually refer research objective number 4. That's why the analyze influence organizational leadership towards staff preparedness. Okay, we go through the pink one. Okay, this one. In addition, insufficient training on the knowledge skill required, successful implementation defined. The issue is insufficient long time frame, allow for the change place. Okay, this one, the pink color, is actually refer your research objective to this one, to analyze influence institutional culture toward preparedness active learning implementation. This one, the keyword is a culture towards staff preparedness. It's actually refer our research objective number 5. Okay, the green one. Finally, Hanafi et al. Assert that the lack proper equipment relevant to teach and learning process is one of the challenge that weakens the commitment or integrated technical and employable skill among students. This one, this statement of the problem refer the last objective, investigate the challenge. Yeah, actually the challenge faced to staff with the AL implementation. Okay, you get my idea. You get my point. I try to highlight with you how important to write your problem statement with align your objective. If you problem, when the people read your problem statement, this problem refer which objective? Yes, this paragraph refer my objective number 1. Next paragraph refer my objective number 2. Next paragraph refer my objective number 3. That's part we call that the right problem statement and right in objective. If you want to write good in problem statement and objective, you should be aligned. Every single problem statement, the panel will ask you, why you mention this problem? Where your objective? This is your objective, where your problem statement? You should be aligned. If you have the problem, should be have objective. If you have objective, you should be have the problem statements. Okay. Okay, so this another example, but this one you should be read yourself. Okay, I just give only 2. Okay, this one you just read. You just follow the color blue, pink, blue. So I already highlight here. You can learn yourself. Okay, this one. All right. Next, the part you should be know the important thing is about significance of study. Okay, everyone clear? So you have any question, please? If you have any question, you can write in the chat area, or you can directly ask the question. Okay. I'm sorry, because this is the way I'm teach. Because when I try to teach, I try to highlight I'm strengthen my words. Why I'm strengthening my word? Because I think that this part is really important. That's why I hope so from this, how that this my explanation, you can make understand why in research, every single thing is really important. How to research background, how to write research background, why research background is about important issue, relevant issue, how this important relevant issue is really important in order to write problem statement, how to make sure this problem statement align with objective. That's why I'm strengthen my words, because this matter is really important. Okay, I just share the impact. If your problem statement not align with your objective, major correction. For sure, your Viva is major correction 12 months. When the panel see your problem statement is not aligned objective, you can make correction 12 months straightly, directly. That's the part, crucial part. So don't make mistake your problem statement. The panel will calculate your problem statement. For example, this question, how many problem statement? You mentioned 5. Why? I read your problem statement, I find 10. I find 10 problem statement. This problem statement number 1, number 2. Then you highlight your problem statement only 5. How come I read your problem statement have 10? Then you highlight, oh, I'm sorry, doctor, this is not problem. If not problem, why you write in your problem statement? Then actually your thesis is incomplete because you only solve 5 problems. Another 5 problems that you highlight in your problem statement is not completed. You need find new data. You need to recollect data. You need analysis because you have another 5 problems not solved in this research. That's why we need to check. If you have 10 problem statement, this problem for objective number 1. This second problem also for objective number 1. Number 3, this one to objective number 2. Number 4, problem statement number 4 also to objective number 2. You should be know every single sentence your problem statement represent for objective which number. That's how that the panel will be read on this part. Okay. Okay, do we need to explain our variable in the research background? Okay, it's not for details in the general. For example, you do for the quantitative. Okay, so basically it depends. Okay, if actually depends on the context and setting. The most important thing you construct first. Yeah, I know that in your research have construct and variable. The main construct and main variable itu wajib. That compulsory. The main variables. But on the sub variables too, it depends on research context and research settings. But for me, the most important thing for the main variable, main construct should be right in your research background. Yes, that the words. Okay, you are clear, right? You clear? In the research that the Elita Amrina, their study have the 3 variables. Which variable? Economy, social, environmental. They are covered in research background? Yes. They are covered these 3 problem statement? Yes. But they are not covered in social, they have sub-variable. In economy, they have sub-variable. In environmental, they have sub-variable. But in terms of sub-variable, they are not explained. But the main variable, social, economy, environmental, they are explained in their research background and problem statement. Okay. Okay. All right. Can follow, eh? Okay, all right. Thank you, Sharizat, for your question. Okay. We go to the significance of the study. Okay. In UPSI, Universiti Pendidikan Sultan Idris, in terms of, in our chapter 1 outline, you have another 2. You have significance of research and limitation of research. Okay. Significance of research is something like we predict and we expected your research output. So research output, you should have 4. When you talk about significant, number 1 is about theoretically. Number 2 is methodologically. Number 4, empirical. Number 3 is empirical, number 4 is practical. Meaning that significant also another word is contribution. Chapter 1 is not the final contribution, but is we predict, we expected from this research, from this proposal, what exactly your contributions. I can contribute my thesis and my research for theoretical contributions, methodological contributions, empirical contribution, practically contribution. That's why in your proposal defense and viva, the panel will ask you where your theoretical contribution, where your methodological contribution, where your empirical contribution, where your practically competition, because sometimes we are missing. We just only talk about practically. How practically? Because you say that this research will assist to government, you assist to industry, to assist or the next researcher. That's part just only practical. If you are mentioned, this research are beneficial to people, beneficial to government, beneficial to industry, that's only on the practical. How about theoretical? You need to discuss also your significance of study is term of theoretically. So in this research, you use a theory, you use a concept on literature. How that this theory, that you're using this theory in this research, you use this theory in this research, using a concept, you use this study, you have bring the literature review, how this literature review concept and theory will become beneficial and contribution. Why you not explain? So you're right in chapter 1, you right in chapter 2, no contribution. You prepare very good literature review, no contribution. Your literature review bring a theoretical contributions. Okay, in your method, you have strategized, you have the research design, you use this method, okay, you use the sampling populations, you collect the data, you strategize your data. That you call that methodological contribution. Of course, your research, you have 4 objectives, meaning that you have 4 findings. That 4 findings, we call that empirical contribution. If you not mention empirically, meaning that this research no result. Of course, we have 4 objectives, meaning that we have 4 results, 4 findings. If you have finding, how you can predict, expected, what exactly your 4 findings based on the 4 objectives? That we call that empirically. That's sometimes how you are missing to report 4. You just only report practically. Always student just report practically, but not highlight on theoretical, methodological, and empirically. That's part that the panel will you incomplete. Your significance is not complete because you are not discussed on theoretical, methodological, and empirically. Okay. All right. So this one, the highlight. Okay, we will refer again this thesis. Okay. So how they write in significance of research. Okay, we refer again their thesis. So how they write. Okay, the first paragraph. This research developed evaluation tool in assessing sustainable managing performance in automotive company. A set of sustainable managing performance measure is proposed and believed to suitable for characteristic of automotive company. Okay, the measure are then used developing evaluation tools to sustainable managing performance for automotive companies. Subsequent a software-based tool named SUSMAP. Okay, they actually develop tools. The tool based on the software-based tool named a SUSMAP. Okay, this is the branding name is SUSMAP. It's developed for automotive purpose. Okay, when we can see this first paragraph, they try to explain in terms of directly align on the objective and research question. In this paragraph, try to highlight what our objective and research question. So because, okay, before we know that, before we detail what is exactly our significant research, we summarize, we highlight again what is our research objective. Okay. Second paragraph, they highlight on in terms of, you can see that this one talk about methodological, meaning that they are explain part of the methodology. Okay, I just to show you. Okay, in this paragraph, they try to highlight that's part of theory and concept. Okay, the next second paragraph, they talk about the methodological perspective, methodological analysis. That's why in this part, they write the integration interpretive structure modeling ISM and analytical network NLP methodology can provide a better understanding of interrelation among measures. Okay, these evaluation tools enable to assist company to know the understand existing performance, level of strength weaknesses, provide suggestion and direction to the company to take opportunity. Okay, this red color in for the sentence of number 2 and number 3 is actually represent on research finding. So that's why they highlight in this research what is actually finding they can get, and that what the okay. And again, they also assess, they mentioned about the assist company. So meaning that also this word also highlight on the fundamental impact, which is will be beneficial to the company. So actually in terms of direct and indirectly, in this research significance of the study actually cover all these 4: theoretical, methodological, empirical, and practical. Okay, and again, the third paragraph, the SUSMAP evaluation tool enable automatic quantified assessment and visual represent of the SUSMAP performance for automotive company. The tool aid automotive manager to make decision, meaning that they give a knowledge. They give for us, we get new knowledge here. When you give me the new knowledge to us, for example, we are clear, oh, based on SUSMAP, automatic quantified assessment and visual representation of SUSMAP performance for automotive company. The tool aid the automotive manager to make decision easier, faster manner. Okay, this tool aid automotive manager automatically represent on the practically, because the human and the employee can get benefit, meaning that practically. Okay, all right. Then SUSMAP can be used self-assessment and benchmarking. They also hope the SUSMAP will be benefit automotive company in their efforts. So this one also in practical part also. Okay, that's how they try to blend their significance of the study, little bit direct or indirectly, highlight on theoretical, methodological, empirical, and practically. Okay. Okay, this another example also you can read. So this one is just example. This one you just follow because I already highlight here. Okay, this one also. Okay, you can read after this. Okay, I just give another example. Okay, research limitation. After research, we call that significance of study. We need to cover on research limitation. When we talk about research limitation in UPSI, we call that scope and limitation. Okay, in UPSI, based on our IPS guideline, we call that scope and research limitation. We cover 2. One is about theory and concept. Number 2 is methodology analysis. The simple thing is about theoretical and methodological. Okay, if the significance of study, we have 4. Okay, we highlight again. If about the significance of study or significance of research, we have 4: theoretical, methodological, empirical, and practical. But for the scope and limitation of research, we only cover, we only have 2, which is theoretical and methodological. Okay, so how we can see that from Khuzair Zerul, a business continuity management framework for disaster resilient SME in Malaysia. Okay, this is a thesis. So this thesis you can find in the ethos. So from the first class, I already mentioned that how to get many theses, we use a website from the ethos. Okay. All right. From here, we can see that their paragraph, they highlight for the research target and scope. In this, because they are studying in non-UPSI for the Doctorate University of the Huddersfield, okay, in the UK. So in this part, their name is a research target. But UPSI, we call that research scope. And UPSI, we call that research scope, not research target and scope. We use only words or scope, or you can write research scope. Okay, the first thing, the first paragraph, they highlight this research focus the BCM based on their topic in Malaysia. Malaysia has chosen apa? They make a justify why choose Malaysia. Malaysia is chosen because currently there are no BMC framework to the disaster at the national level, specifically designed for SME. So that's the reason why they choose Malaysia. The BCM framework for the Malaysia currently applied for the large multinational companies, most focus on information technology and computer issues. Therefore, this research will focus exploring impact natural hazard for SME. Dia kata most focus on multinational company, large company, but lack focus on the SME. It will then concentrate the involvement of various stakeholders order to explore how they can participate developing comprehensive framework guideline for DDR. The target of the stakeholders this research include government, policymaker. Okay, their first thing first, they explain their topic is about BSM SMEs. Their study in Malaysia focus specifically on the SMEs. Okay, they are involved in this research, try to explore, nak keluarkan framework. Dia mention about scope. This research scope dia BCM. Study in Malaysia, specifically an SME. Whatever you want to develop the framework. Who they engage this research? So research ni akan involve governments, akan involve the private sectors, non-government organisation. Okay, this when we read this paragraph, we know that the research scope. This research covers which area, which context, which setting. Okay, in this paragraph. Okay, this my thesis. See, this my 2012. I've done my doctorate. My background is doctorate engineering. Okay. Okay, scope and assumption. Okay, because I'm studying UTM, we call that scope and assumption. In UMSI, you can delete an assumption. So I make it clear. So this research, I'm right based on the meeting all objective. In order to align all objective, the scope of this project is crucial. The scope of research focus the following three areas. First, this research focus on the strategic relationship between Lean Six Sigma, strategic consolidation of performance in automotive industry in Malaysia. Population and sample survey response and case study only target for the automotive company. So my research do survey and case study. Okay, exactly my study is the multi-method. Okay, then I also develop a tools. The LSPI tool will develop based on AHP and for the system base. Okay, my research, I'm apply SAM, structure acquisition model, and then I use a case study. Next, I also come up the new products, new tools using AHP, analytical hierarchy process addition science, and also I'm develop a system based on the Excel. So if you are study using SAM, I'm using many. I'm using SAM, I'm using multiple case study, I'm using addition science. I come up new product, we call that tools. I'm analyze, create a system based on the Excel. So my doctorate is a lot cover many things. So don't follow me. So if you follow me, I'm not sure how many years you can complete. Okay. All right. And at the same time, there are certain assumptions that has to make in this study. Okay. I'm highlight again. Respondent should be expert in lean operation, strategic management, and performance measurement. Respondent consists from the panel aspect is a manager with honesty and best knowledge on experience. And number 3, LSPI tool which endorse, meaning that my project, my product is actually need to endorse and recommend by automotive expert. Okay, I just to share my experience. I do doctorate engineering. So my Viva in the 2 section. First Viva for academic. I need Viva in the UTM. So that's a general part lah. We have examiner, internal examiner. Okay, after 10 days, my second Viva in the industry, I need attend another Viva for industry. I need to attend in the Proton because Proton is actually represent of the Malaysia automotive industry. So if you are actually one Viva, I have 2 Viva. Okay, my research is come out like this. In the first thing, in the first year, I need to attend a class and complete the assignment and exam in the first year. And second year, I need to complete my PhD. And the third year, I need to attach to industry. This doctorate engineering, I need to attach industry 1 year. 1 year attachment, 1 year write a thesis, 1 year attend the class, do assignment and thesis. Okay, I think that the one quite struggle lah. That's why not many people do the doctorate engineering. Okay, in UPSI, I just the only one complete on the doctorate engineering. That's part. I'm still young, but now if I try to repeat my doctorate engineering, I don't think that I can complete. Okay, this another things you can refer. So how that this Tengku Analisa, Tengku Zaman, you can see how they write the limitations. Okay, they write the limitation of the research. They highlight for the methodology. If you can see that in this paragraph, this is an example limitation on the methodology, because like any other research, mine has limitation. I do not claim the interview meaning that methodology. Okay, when you talk about the interview represent of the methodological limitation. Okay, this part your assignment. So this part we learn something from the assignment. Okay, in order to clear your chapter 1, in order to you make it clear your chapter 1, you should be write point here. I don't want to write many things. You please write down your research background here. Okay, what is your problem statement? Just make it point. What is your objective? What is research question? If related, please write down your hypothesis. Just make it simple because I need to check. Okay, your research background number 1 align with problem statement number 1. So we need to everything here should be aligned. Okay, I think that next week I need to explain on this. Okay, I hope next week we have covered many attendance, full attendance 33. So I don't want that I explain clearly today, but next week I need to repeat again to explain about our assignment. Okay, just because we covered chapter 1 today, I just to recommend and highlight how important thing about alignments. Please write down your research background here, problem statement, your research objective, research question and hypothesis, then make it alignment. So this number 1, we call that alignments between research background, problem statement, objective, research question and hypothesis. Okay, this template please use in order to confirm your research background, your problem statement, objective, research question, hypothesis is right and align. The alignment is most important thing. The long word we call that alignment and balancing. If you want to check to sure that your research background, problem statement, objective, research question is right, you should be use this template to check alignment and balancing. Okay, that number 1.
Can you explain the last point again, the hypothesis?
Research hypothesis, if related. If you are studying quantitative, maybe you need to write your research hypothesis because your research question need hypothesis. Okay, when you have objective, you need to write your research question. Some of study need hypothesis because your research question need testing. If your research question need testing, you need research question. This one refer for the quantitative research. If you are study qualitative research, no need hypothesis. Okay. All right. This another template for significance of research. Okay. This one, if you can see that this template, you need to fill in also. Okay. Your assignment actually 2. 1, you need to complete all template. Time to time, I give you template. You need to complete the template. Assignment number 2 is actually write your research proposal. I need proposal covered chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. But the page number, no issues. Okay, whatever you try to write, whatever, I want to show your progress. Because this is really important. You need to try to write chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, whatever you want, based on your progress. You have complete little bit, you just submit. I don't care about the page numbers. But because I want to, you learn this semester, how about write chapter 1, how to write chapter 2 and chapter 3. But please write something in chapter 1, please write something in chapter 2, please write in chapter 3, another marks. And because this one represent on your I think how many years? I think 60 marks. 60 markah. 60 mark is based on research proposals. So another marks is based of complete this one and you need to present. So presentation another 20 marks, template 20 marks, and then for the proposal 60 marks, 60, 20, 20. So this template you need to fulfill to get 20 marks to make sure you can pass this subject. If you not complete this template, okay, you not do the presentation, you not send the proposal, straightly you need to repeat, you find me again in the next semester. Okay, I don't see, I don't think about I don't consider this is a perfect or not. You need to complete it. That's most, if you want to get the pass this subject, just do, submit, complete. Wrong, fault, doesn't matter. That's a perfect, not perfect, doesn't matter. The most important thing, complete. Okay, my requirement is complete. You do exercise. I give you template, please do. Okay, I give you assignment, write chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Based whatever you have capable to write. Don't matter, I don't check the number of page. Just make it. Try show your effort to write. And then you do the presentation. Maybe we need to do some video presentation. Maybe we don't have enough time. Maybe you need to make it video to show that you do some sound like proposal defense. So please present covered on chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Yes, it's not complete, but you try to write in whatever you can complete in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 in the simple way. Because I don't calculate in terms of number of page. Okay. So that's why then this part is an assignment. So that's why I don't want to detail in this week. This week, just we know how to write chapter 1. Okay. In chapter 1, another significance of research, still remember that we have 4: theoretical, methodological, empirical, and practically. Okay, number 1, that's why we call that TMEP. T stand theoretical, M stand methodological, E empirical, P practical. Okay. In theoretically is actually refer on your chapter 2. So because significance of research is actually you predict expected research outcome. That's why you need to write in chapter 1 about significance of research. In order to write significance of research, I make it sound like this. We call that templates. So template number 1 is about theoretical, covered on chapter 2. Because when you want to write about theoretical significance, you need to think about chapter 2. So please write how that theory and concept, which is represent theory, model, conceptual framework, principle, basic, fundamental, philosophy, based on your writing in chapter 2, which is this one is replicate or extension. What meaning replicate? What meaning extension? Replicate is something like whatever you write is actually is not new. Replicate is something same like previously. Whatever you write in your literature review is nothing new. You just write something whatever people have done before. Okay, but if you write extension, yes, this one based on the previous study, but no literature review discuss this topic. No literature review. You can find any thesis, any article, no discussion, no literature review covered the topic. No study. For example, in management, this theory A, no previous study using theory A in the management field. Yes, theory have done before, but in the engineering fields. In the first time, this theory I'm share in my literature review because I think that this theory is capable and suitable in this topic. For the first time, this theory explained in the management field, we call that extension. It's not management lah. Management is big kan. For example, like for entrepreneurship, for human resource. Yes, this theory using from the previous study, but not in human resource. That meaning that you do a extension. So your contribution, I divide by 2, replicate or extension. Replicate meaning that the same like previously. If extension is something like little bit new or something new. That's clear. Okay, all right. The second part is about literature review, meaning that you can use technique SLR, meta-analysis, non-technique discussion. For example, this topic actually a lot of study previously cover literature review on this matter. But in the first time in this topic cover SLR. I'm the first person using SLR technique in order to write literature review. Meaning that's part we call that extension. Okay. Okay, research methodology. We start with the research design. Yes, many research before using this research design for this topic. But I already checked no single study using Saunders Research Onion. No single study using Saunders Research Onion in their research design research. So this become another extension. So what else? Research methodology, many things. Yes, I'm do the quota technique, but the quota technique not previous study covered in this topic. Yes, we can see that many research use the quota technique. Okay, but not this study. For the entrepreneurship, for the student entrepreneurship, for this matter, not single study apply using or the quota technique. That become another attention. For example, you use stratified random sampling, or the previous study also using stratified random sampling. That we call that replicate. Okay. Okay. Not meaning that all research should be extension. You should be balanced. So I think that some category, that's one replicate, this one maybe extension. Not necessarily all extension. If everything, every single thing extension, maybe your PhD 9 years. Okay, I have experience. My PhD is 9 years. I'm also have certificate on the PhD on the financial economic. Okay, I'm study PhD 9 years. 2012 until 2020. Then 9 years, I cover my PhD on the financial economic. The first doctorate engineering, I just cover 3 years. Okay, 3 years for doctorate, 9 years for PhD. So if you try to cover many things is extension, you like me. Your PhD maybe 9 years. Okay, please make it blend. So something, some categories maybe replicate, some category maybe extension. Okay. All right. Research analysis for something like maybe you just follow best previous from this topic. Also many research using SAM. So many study using SAM, using using SAM PLS. Maybe your part is replicate, because commonly in this topic, in this area, when we talk about this method, they are applied for SAM PLS. I'm also do the SAM PLS, meaning that you are replicate. But from the previous one, only for direct effects. I'm add for the moderating and mediating. If you use moderating and mediating, another extension. Because previous study not use the moderating. Yes, maybe they use the moderating, but different variable. I'm use the different variable. That the part extension. Okay. Research finding, of course, from your objective, maybe objective number 1 is like same before. Objective number 2. So I believe that from your objective, maybe at least one objective, this is a new study. At least, okay, from the PhD or master by research, at least one of your objective, this a new finding. No previous study covered in this topic. Okay, it's okay. Not necessary. Objective number 1 is new. Objective number 2 is new. No, not necessary. Maybe you have 3 objectives. 1 replicate, 2 replicate. Why replicate? Yes, this study, but not in Malaysia. Because you different just country. The different country is not extension, just replicate. Okay, number 1, yes, they have study in Thailand, Indonesia, but not in Malaysia. That we call replicate. So this one also they have study, but not in Malaysia, replicate. But number 3 is not covered in any country. This is the first study in the world. That the part we call that extension. Okay, so at least your objective, one of your objective is extension. Okay, about your fundamental. So this depends. Some of research not related. So depends. In Faculty of Management is quite related. Sometimes you develop a system, develop product, develop tool, develop module, develop model, policy. That's why if you want to develop a model that have model before, if yes, replicate. If you actually modify the model, also extension. And adapt or modified model, we call that extension. Okay, also your beneficial or your benefit to government, industry, academic community, also you need to highlight. Yes, previously or we discussed on the government contribution, but in this study, from compare with previous study, not many study also highlight on the community contribution. So your community contribution, another part of the extension, significant of research. Okay, so this one for the limitation and delimitation. Here you can see that I'm highlight the words a delimitation. Another word of delimitation is justification. Whatever you highlight your limitation, please give the justification. So I write down here what's meaning of limitation, what's meaning of justification. Okay, limitation in research, the best solution is important where the Asian decision making will face. Okay, you should make a right decision making. So in a number option situation, as the research, you cannot do many things. You can do everything. So that's why you have the limitation. Because the research, you should be focused whatever I'm do because I want to answer my objective and answer my problem statement. That's why the research have limitation. I cannot do anything and many things. So that's why limitation also I have the limitation. So the limitation is something like justification. Whatever limitation you highlight, you need to give reason why. Why this study only in Malaysia? Why you are not compare in Indonesia? Because that the reason we call that justification. Okay. So in terms of limitation in UPSI, we have 3 because in our thesis outline should be have scope and then theoretical and methodological. So only cover for limitation, only theoretical and methodological, not empirical and practical, only theoretical and methodological. And we need to add another scope because in UPSI outline, we also need to explain scope. So in scope, you need to write down here what is actually your research scope, represent our research objective and research purpose. And then you need to write on the limitasi in theoretical. On this research, only use 1 theory. And that's part. Why you use only 1 theory? Why previous study use 3 theory? You need to explain why this study use 1 theory. For literature review, in this study, you just make it general review. Don't use a technique. Why you not use a technique like SLR, meta-analysis and technique? You need to give the reason. In this research, you study only quantitative. Why not in mixed method? Why this study only use quantitative? You need to give a reason. Why this research using SPSS? Why you not use the SAM? You need to give the justification. Everything here, whatever you do, have limitation. So every limitation need right justification. Okay. All right. This is the last one. This is our outline. Okay. In chapter 1, it's something like outline here. We start introduction, research background, problem statement. Basically 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. No specific subsection. But research objective, you can write there your objective number 1, objective number 2, number 3. But this one is flexible. You can delete, you can edit, no problem. Research question also, you need to list your research question, research hypothesis, if any, jika ada. Please write down. So please write your significance of the study, definition, operation, your point of the scope element. It sound like your table of contents, but you need to list here. Your chapter 1, please write down here. If you done here, write here. Okay, please write introduction 1 page, research background 2 page. Please write down also your page number. So I need also this one as an assignment. This template you should be complete. Needs this one on this one for the chapter 1. For the chapter 1, we have 4 template. So this template 4. Okay, you need to complete. So in chapter 2, we have another templates and just fill in the template. Okay. Okay, I think just enough for today. Just enough for today. So I think a lot of things. I'm sorry because quite many things we cover in chapter 1. Hopefully the next week we cover literature review. So we need to cover many things in chapter 3. Before we cover in chapter 3, we should be clear what is chapter 1, what is chapter 2. Then we are most focused after we done chapter 2, that we focus on chapter 3 elements. Okay. Any question before we done our meeting and class? So you have any questions? Okay.
Yes, normally the research, how many paper on chapter 1? How many page? And question 2, normally you do the presentation after you finish chapter 3?
Okay, thank you very much. Number 1 is actually it depends. It depends your supervisor actually. If you is my supervisor, for me, if you can write in chapter 1 just only 7 page, 8 page, 9 page, for me it's just enough. But it's, you need to discuss with your supervisor. Some supervisor need 20 page, maybe 50 page and stuff like that. For this assignment, I don't care about number of page. But in terms of your supervisor, you need to discuss. Okay. In terms of presentation, yes, we plan for presentation based on the maybe not right now lah, maybe week 10, week 11. So you need to prepare the presentation. Don't worry about presentation. I will prepare the outline. So what should be you need to write in terms of presentation. I will give you the outline for preparation the presentation. Okay, not too much. If I need to prepare because we followed our standard proposal defense, not more than 20 minutes. But for me, I just give you range. You can present 10 to 20 minutes. I give you option, so make it range. You can present, I think maybe you need to send the video, okay, 10 to 20 minutes only for presentation. Don't worry about the presentation. I will give you the outline specific. Slide number 1 is what the slide number 2. I give you next because we actually not prepare right now. You need to prepare maybe the week 10, 11, 12. So just don't worry too much. Now just prepare. At least if you learn something today, you can ready to complete this section. You can start to complete in this template first. Okay. All right. Thank you for your question, your both questions. Can you help to provide the research format as UPSI? Okay, Rabia Atareh. Okay, I can provide the template, no problem. But as the student, please explore the Postgrad website. A lot of important thing in the website in the Postgrad. As the student, you compulsory to explore that website. So from that website, you have many things. One of the important thing is the format. You should be download format UPSI in the website IPS, our institute postgraduate office in UPSI. Okay, that's for me. We can share. I think that a lot of your friend also already download the template, but this really important. You need to explore that the IPS website. Because if you don't explore that, you missing many things. If you want to make sure you want to be a good student, you want to make it, you get a lot of information, the right information. Some you depend your friend, some your friend give the wrong information. I recommend everyone here, please browse the website IPS and download the important information. There give some news also. Time to time, you need to check website. As student, at least per week, you need to check the website to get some new information. Because every time now is the online. So if you want to update the information, please check the IPS website every time. Maybe every week you need to check. Okay. Sorry, Rabia, because I cannot directly help you, but I need you to show your efforts. Try to browse the website, the IPS, in order to clear and understanding of part of this matter. Okay. Sorry and thank you. It's friendly. You just IPS UPSI. You write in Google IPS UPSI, straight away go to that website. Then you please click for the current students, because they have new student, current student. Click the current student. Everything you want, you can directly easy access and download. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Thank you very much. Your cooperation, your commitments, your attendance today. So please check and learn. Can listen again from the video previous class. We have done three topics. First is database thesis. Number 2 is database article journal. Today is chapter 1. So next week we cover on literature review. Okay. So maybe literature review we have 2 weeks. Literature 1 and literature 2 before we start on research methodology. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm sorry because my voice. I'm sorry because my words is something not clear. Maybe it's not right. I think from the grammar and something like that. How in order. But the most important thing is about explaining. So I try to explain my best. Try to make sure you understand about today about the chapter 1 chapter and introduction chapter for your thesis. Okay. Thank you very much. See you again for the next week. Okay. Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. Okay.